fuck was going on around them train bitches.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. This one features Kareem Hunt. It was a solid showing for him last time out. 104 yards on the ground. It's the Panthers and the Saints, and it comes your way next.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They're led out by the ninth-year starter out of Fresno State, Derek Carr.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 20 carries, 104 yards.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all front. Man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a third down. Well, this defense for the Saints, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. When it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. Leading him out, the quarterback from BYU, standing at 6'2", and that's Taysom Hill.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
On 1st and 10, Hill. He's got a man, complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before he gets this all the way down to the 10. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 51 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
Kamara trying again. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. On 3rd, here's an option play right. Call it no gain on the keeper. It's going to bring up a 4th down. 3 straight runs now, and that defense is held.
Yeah, we often talk about how the low man wins, right? Who wins leverage at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just that leverage. It's leverage with power. Who takes the line of scrimmage and moves it one way or the other? Right now I can imagine the defense yelling at the offense, hey guys, if I were you, in.
On 4th down, Hill. Touchdown, Saints. Noah Fant, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. For the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's Noah Fant who caps things off with the touchdown. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. Open man is Higgins. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. To throw, it's Carr. And that'll be caught downfield by Shenault. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 28. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Carr completes it. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. Oh, what a move. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. A much different 2nd drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game. And sometimes that first drive is more of a...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Ian Thomas, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. That time a 6-play drive. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And Carolina scores to cap it off. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now Hill looking to throw on 1st. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. Jamison Williams, 75 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this 1st quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Derek Carr back out for his guys' next possession. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with the 1st down. Carr to throw. Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. And that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Play fake. Hill. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Noah Fant, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Some good games coming up here in Week 3, the first weekend of fall officially. And tonight, the Niners and Broncos from Denver. 49er fans are probably saying, wait, I thought we were done with Russell Wilson. No, they'll see him tonight. And then on Monday night, Cowboys and Giants from MetLife Stadium kicking off at 8:15 Eastern. He's going to look deep for more, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Throwing now is Carr. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing his Carr on third down. And that will be incomplete.
Yeah, that's a nice job there defensively to block those receivers on third down. And as a quarterback, all you can do is just loft one toward the bench. Not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
This is taken at the 15. 54 yards on the punt there, 15 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. He's up over 100 yards, has the touchdown. He's a big-time receiver in this league, so the question becomes, how do you limit him going forward?
Well, you know the guys trying to cover him, they haven't had a whole lot of success thus far, and while they will still accept the challenge.
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And he made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football, and this is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws, but when you're hitting the bombs like those, look out.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. On second down, Kamara. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on third down, Hill. This will be caught just inside the 10. They snap it on fourth to Hill. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Panthers will get the football back. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on fourth.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
On 2nd and 9, Carr. Flush to his right. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Pete Werner. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, the offense, Charles, they were flirting with disaster, already backed up deep in their own territory. So the interception and the pick six ensued. That was a big play.
It certainly was, and the short field gave him the rare opportunity to take it all the way back and quickly. And once he saw that he had an open field, there's no way he's going to let that opportunity slip away, and finds his way into the end zone.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 21. Now Carr. Toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Again, they'll throw with Carr. And he held on to it too long. A coverage sack. Down he goes. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And a few little style points on the juke, but not much room to maneuver after that. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Eddie Pinheiro on now. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. A final shot before break. Hill. He's airing it out for Williams. And he's got it inside the 10. So we reach halftime, and what's been a no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And the Saints set to go here to begin the third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Charles, here's the Saints draft class from 2022, and after some moves, they ended up with just 5 picks, 2 in the first round, though, and they showed what their priority was, focusing on... It's caught inside the 25. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 53 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taysom Hill keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was Taysom Hill who finished it off with a touchdown. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. On 1st down, Carr. This is Shenault on the receiving end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 53 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll run again with Hunt. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Carr. Swings this out for Hunt. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Carr. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Marcus Davenport picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Carr. Here's Higgins out of the right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Into the red zone, it's Carr. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. From 19 yards away. And the Panthers get a bit closer. Carr will look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
2nd and 10 now, third quarter from Charlotte. Now Hill. On the slant, he's got Davis. And they're going to speed things up here. 3rd and 2, Hill. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jamison Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Lutz good on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a 1-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Thomas the intended target, and it's 3rd and 4.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To throw his car. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends. And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Carr to throw again. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. Connection made with Shenault. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Here's Carr to throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Carr. This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of a 1st down. Now Carr, gotta have this one. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So here are the Saints to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They begin on the ground with Kamara. Pushes him over. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra.
He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jamison Williams, 62 yards. And the Saints are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Lutz with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete there to Thomas. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Carr now to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Higgins. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. To throw, it's Carr. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. Carr again here on 2nd and 10. That pass complete to Moore. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 24-yard line. Now Carr again. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Now Carr. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. He hit his first, now this from 43. The kick by Pinheiro is good, and that will knock this down to still a very large 29-point deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing. They're just dressing up the final score.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so... there of 4 yards. Now Hill looking to throw on first. Got his man complete over the middle. It's McKenzie. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Out of the gun. Hill rolling to his right. And this one's incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, complete. That's McKenzie. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now they'll run the option to the short side left, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Looking to throw again on second down. Carr. Thomas brings it in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Hill now after the interception. He rifles one that's intercepted. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Carr. One last shot at the end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. One final try now for Carr. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season, but on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's